during the early days of the civil war in Syria, we would hear stories from people we knew of how individuals would participate in protests. They would be filmed, and at a checkpoint down the road, someone would show them the images, the photos, the videos taken from YouTube of those people protesting and say, we know that you were involved in these protests because we've seen your images online. We saw the same thing in Iran during the Green Revolution. And when you talk to people about this, you discovered that there were very simple reasons why people didn't hide the identity of people in those videos. And that was they didn't know how. And so we started working on thinking, how do you make it much easier for individuals who participate in human rights activism to blur the faces of people who are seen in those videos. The first stage of doing that was building a tool called Obscuracam, which was a powerful tool on the Android platform for anyone on their mobile device to be able to blur photos and videos. And we built that to serve the needs of human rights activists like those activists in Syria. But we also built it as what we thought of as a reference design, a design that showed what was possible. And we started talking with YouTube, and we made the argument to YouTube that they needed something similar in their own platform, a way for anyone who uploaded a video to YouTube to be able to blur the faces, to protect the visual anonymity of vulnerable people. And in 2012, YouTube launched the first version of that blurring tool, and they've built on it ever since, the latest version coming out this year in 2017. And the importance there is anyone who uses the YouTube platform can now protect the identity of vulnerable people. And so when you think of human rights defenders as potentially being any of us, any individual who experiences and is a witness to a human rights abuse, the ability to be able to change, to take advantage of a platform like YouTube to blur the faces is critical. One side of human rights activism is the need to protect the identity of vulnerable people. The other side of it is sometimes to be able to shout from the rooftops, trust me, find me, believe me. So we built a tool called ProofMode that is a one-click way for anyone to create more verifiable media, running in the background on your phone, and anytime you have a piece of video or photo that you say, I need to make sure this can be trusted, you just say share proof, and it shares a hash of that image, a way of proving its integrity as an image. It shares a link to your unique identity and a whole set of rich metadata that can help corroborate what you've shot. So another side of our tech advocacy work has been pushing on ways that people can create more verifiable and trustworthy media in commercial sites. Again, we've pursued the same tactics. We've listened very closely to grassroots communities in places like Turkey, Brazil, Malaysia, Burma, who are thinking about what they need to stand out and be trusted. And then we translate that into the types of tools that they could use directly, like CameraV and ProofMode. And now we're in the process of arguing to platforms that in an age of fake news, they need to build the ability for any citizen to say, trust this piece of footage with simple tools that exist in the platform. So in our mind, a ProofMode on any platform looks like the ability to opt in to adding more metadata, signing it with a unique identity that's specific to you, being able to prove that on the platform so that any piece of citizen media can be more easily trusted.